we're heading out to get some chicken. Woo! Some chicken. I hope you guys are ready. Guys, look, there is Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's what I want to get. And I know. Some of you be like, man, like why you gotta get the chicken? Why can't you get something else? I don't know, guys. I really like the chicken, but I don't know why it's so expensive though. But I love the chicken. Man, you know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I should go to Popeyes. Maybe I should get chickens at Popeye. But I don't know. Like KFC, you just pull up, you get the chicken, and you're good to go. It's just kind of more convenient. Plus, they got Sweet Lightning, Mountain Dew, my favorite drink. Heck, Mountain Dew is owned by Pepsi. They love they love my content so much that they created a drink called Freedom Fusion after my talent agency. How funny is that, guys? I guess they really like me drinking the Mountain Dew. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. True story, guys. Take a look. Go on my buy me a coffee page. You're going to see one of the articles where they literally created a drink. Pepsi billion-dollar company created a drink called Freedom Fusion after my talent agency. How fire is that? Now, granted, I actually do like Sweet Lightning. I actually do like KFC. And I'm kind of hungry. I want some chicken. I'm super excited. I don't know. Last time I went there, I got some French fries and some coleslaw, and I think it hit me good. I think I think it was pretty good. I'm contemplating though now if I should like really get the chicken, or should I maybe just return home empty-handed without any kind of chicken. I'm really contemplating, guys. Really contemplating. It's going to be a bit struggling for me to make that decision. Hopefully you guys will make that decision for me directly in the comments below. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm thinking maybe last time when I went to KFC, not yesterday, but the last time before that, they used to have those cherry poppers. Man, those cherry poppers just hit you so good. Man, those cherry poppers hit you good. But I don't know, like I didn't see those cherry poppers anymore. So I don't know. Maybe they don't have cherry poppers anymore. Maybe it's out of season. But I kind of like cherry poppers. I like chicken wings. I like all sorts of spicy, crispy chicken wings, guys. But I also realize that it's expensive, and I gotta figure it out. Maybe I should not go and get the chicken wings. Maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should get a bacon cheeseburger. Oh my god, maybe I should get bacon. I haven't been in Wendy's in forever. Maybe I should just change my mind on the fly and get a Wendy's. Why don't we get some food in Wendy's? I think it sounds delicious. Now I wonder if they got a better price than what's in KFC, because I feel like I got played with on KFC. In KFC, paid way too much money. I wonder if Wendy is gonna do something better for us. And I know some of you be like, well, Rome, don't go to Wendy's. I thought you wanted to get the chicken. We wanted to see the KFC. Well, guys, if you want to see the KFC, rewind, go watch my previous videos that I created before. Ooh, they got the bring home the Baconator. They have a Baconator, guys. Man, Baconator sounds delicious. I wonder if they got those jalapeno jalapeno fries with cheese, melted cheese, and like, man, whatever happened to that? How come they don't have that anymore? Man, like, where's the Boston Market? What the hell happened with Boston Market? Where is it? Man, all the spinach and all the delicious food, like, what? Oh, no, Boston Market. Like, why? No. Man, I honestly contemplating if I should move to Florida and just live there. Contemplating. And now that talent agency is picking up, everything's going so fast, I'm like, man, I think I have a pretty good retirement plan. Spawning money with my talent agency while just chilling in Florida. I mean, that's a beautiful truthful thing, guys. Like, once you develop some of those business skills, it's gonna be smooth sailing. You could do whatever hell you want. Build your future build your feudal kingdom. That's the beautiful part about those skills, guys. Now, many of you probably be like, well, I don't know how to develop those skills, how to build my own feudal kingdom, how to grow, how to get my own chicken. I get it, guys, but at the end of the day, sooner or later, you will become that freedom founder, the feudal lord. So this way you get to have to make those decisions one step at a time. I dropped a video of Tom Cruise showing how he described the whole process of doing everything one step at a time on Threads. So definitely, guys, if you haven't had a chance to check that out, definitely do so. I think you're gonna relate to Tom Cruise. And of course, I congratulated Anthony Hopkins today on his 88th birthday. And if you don't know who that is, I don't know how to help you guys on that one, but I definitely, guys, want you to spend a little bit of more time doing less of drinking on the New Year's and having a good life, not not crashing into anybody. That was the message from, by the way, from Anthony Hopkins. I congratulated him today on his 88th birthday. My dad, he's 87. He just turned 87. So, and I also dropped some stuff for you from Tom Cruise as well, guys. So if you haven't seen if you haven't seen it yet, definitely take a look. Once again, guys, I'm probably gonna get Baconator. Maybe I have to see. I have to see what kind of food they got. Maybe they got a very good Baconator for me to eat right now, and maybe I'll be convinced. Or maybe I'll just turn around and go somewhere else, or maybe they got something else. Yeah. Do you guys have French fries, the kind of with cheese?
Yeah, cheese fries.
Yeah. Can I get the? I guess, what is it?
Cheese fries?
I'm just trying to. Is it a sour cream cheese fries?
So 1 cheese fries.
Actually, yeah, the cheese fries. I'll
What
just
else?
get a. Yeah, can I get Baconator?
The sandwich
Yep.
only.
No, the number 2, the combo.
The combo.
Yeah,
What drink?
Diet Coke or Pepsi or.
Diet Coke. Got it. Anything else?
Actually, you know what? Instead of Diet Coke, can I get that tangerine twist?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Thank you. You know that's enough.
Yep.
2030.
Yep. Man, it was relatively close, guys. KFC was charging me $22, but Wendy, $20. I don't know, guys. Hope it's worth it. But it's a Baconator, guys. It's Baconator. With Baconator, we don't play around. But yeah, sometimes I just gotta switch things up. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going, and yeah, I'll try to get that Baconator. I'm getting it now, and thank you guys for joining and allocating a little bit of your time, and I'll see you next time. And take a look at my workshop for how to grow on Threads. You guys are gonna love it, I promise you. So it will take a little bit of time for you to get the key, but it's available for our Threads Stack subscribers. I made a workshop about it, talking about it just recently, today. So definitely take a look whenever you get a chance. It's only available for our Threads Stack subscribers. I'm gonna be getting some tea. Привет, товарищ, как дела? Guys, I did mention that I speak multiple languages. I guess that's the perk of being a genius. But hey, why the hell now? I'm just gonna get some Baconator now. So guys, look, here's the tea. If you wanted to make money in America, you got to work with American people. We created a private directory for overseas folks. So this way you guys could work with American moms over 40 and do so with style while having fun. Like right now, me having fun getting Baconator. I was planning on getting a chicken. Unfortunately, that didn't turn out to be such a good idea, because in the last moment I decided to change my mind and get Baconator instead. So I'm gonna get the food real quick. I guess they're really busy, guys. They're really busy, and thank you guys. Thank you for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. And thank you. Good. All right, guys. So basically, I'm gonna try to break down the tea a little bit further for what we could do together to make money. So guys, look, I know many of you are coming from overseas, from Germany, from Russia, from Mexico, from Iran. We had a wonderful brand from Iran reaching out to us just before yesterday. So that was kind of funny. Thank you. So now some of you be like, yeah, but Rome, like, how do you make money from people from Iran? Like, how do you do that? Thank you. Yep. Guys, look, the bottom line is you could make money with anybody as long as you have supply and demand. As long as you have supply and demand, you could literally make money with anybody, guys. Today, I literally demonstrated for you how to make that money, how to make that cash. So guys, look, if you're from another country and you wanted to speak whatever the language that you wanted to talk, let me know your language and I'll do my best to figure out like what you're trying to say. Of course, I only speak a few languages, not that many, but hopefully one of the languages that you speak, I can relate to. So drop your language below. Let me know where you guys from, and I'm gonna try to answer whatever the questions that you have. But check this out, guys. Now that I got that sandwich baconator, I'm super excited to let you guys know what's happening next on the horizon. So guys, look, many of you are struggling to make money. It's 2026. Nobody's showing you how to do that. Especially nobody's doing that for folks from overseas. Why? Because it's so difficult from folks from overseas to truly understand how to navigate through some of those high cardinality heterogeneous complexities of the modern digital world where we live in today. Now guys, look, I'm gonna make it super easy how to navigate those landscapes and don't get cooked, and literally show you how to make money. Now, if you want to learn how to do that, all you got to do is just subscribe, follow, and definitely this channel is powered by likes and subscribers. And of course, my talent agency, Freedom Fusion System and Hypism, our private directory for American feudal lords and freedom founders. And of course, overseas freedom founders as well who want to get connected with those feudal lords, and overseas feudal lords as well who want to get connected with American feudal lords. So guys, look, I know I'm going super fast explaining some of those terminologies, and perhaps it's a little bit overwhelming talking about all of those different things in a workshop that appears to be talking about chicken, yet in reality talking about something else. That's the beauty about marketing, and that's the beauty that you can learn how to unlock. Once you unlock that beauty, guys, it's going to be smooth sailing. You're no longer going to be a process prisoner. You're going to become a freedom founder. You're going to discover those digital landscapes that will allow you to finally make money. You're no longer going to have that stressed out life that you have now, constantly being a process prisoner, trying to figure out a way, trying to figure out a pattern to see what works, constantly being stuck, throwing spaghetti at the wall, hoping for everything to stick. But the reality of it all, guys, it's an actual skill, just like language. Just like I could go ahead and switch and start talking in different language. It's a skill. And I know, but like some of you be like, well, I bet, let me go ahead and hear that. Окей, хорошо, я буду сейчас разговаривать по-русски и буду переключаться на английский с огромной скоростью. Guys, right now I went ahead and I just mentioned something in Russian and switched my language immediately on the fly. This is a skill. Now, digital marketing and hybrid skills is, well, a skill that you could just switch between one skill and another. This is not something that I'm making up, guys. This is something that literally you could start utilizing in combination within your hybrid you. But of course, guys, many of you probably gonna be like, man, I don't know how to develop my hybrid me, how to develop those hybrid skills, how to, get that chicken, how to be my future me, how to do everything. Like, how do I know if I'm gonna make money? What if I don't make any money? Like, guys, all of the stuff you're overthinking. All of the stuff is overthinking, and this is the reason why you ain't making any money. So guys, look, thank you for the likes and subscribe. And guys, I like the likes and comments. Thank you guys for the little hearts. Woohoo! This channel is powered by the likes and subscribers, and of course, as I mentioned, by Freedom Fusion System, our international talent agency, and Hypism, our private directory where we help you get connected with the feudal lords, American feudal lords. Now, of course, and non-Americans too. But guys, check this out. I had a brand reach out to me the other day from Iran. And apparently Iran is, it's going through lots of, how should I say that? I guess there's something going on in Iran where women started to get more power now. And, and I'm like, I bet, like, what can I do? What can our talent agency do for some of those women? And believe it or not, they started reaching out and they were like, Rome, please help us build a brand. Like, we have a brand and everything. We want to push it to American people. And I'm like, I bet, let me go ahead and figure that out. Guys, literally, literally that's what you got to do. You can't be like overthinking, what is the pattern? Like, what the hell is going on? Guys, forget about all that. Literally build everything on the go. How do you think it's done, guys? Do you think somebody like masterfully navigating through all of those things, pre-calculating things? Absolutely no, guys, absolutely not. Now, should you be masterfully calculating things when you come across those situations? Yes, absolutely. But if you start thinking about everything, you're gonna go nuts. You don't want to do that, guys. Instead, eat cheeseburgers, eat baconators, and some chicken, and have fun, and learn all the hybrid skills that are not taught in college directly in this channel. And so this way we could make some money together. Now, of course, some of you be like, well, Rome, I don't believe that. Why should I believe you? Guys, look, think about it. I have more videos than Neil deGrasse Tyson in the period of 6 months. That should be alone of a reason for you to be like, oh my God. And some of you be like, yo, I don't know who is Neil deGrasse Tyson. Guys, look, if you don't know who's Neil deGrasse Tyson, go watch Star Talk, guys. Definitely, this is one of the best thing that you guys could do. watch some of those astrophysicists and neuroscientists and some of those podcasts. Get a little cooked, and definitely do it on your language too. So if you speak your language, like for example, I speak Russian, and a little bit of Spanish. So I watch all of those podcasters in Russian and English and Spanish. And when I watch all of those astrophysicists and philosophers and mathematicians in different languages, I get more knowledge combined than just watching on one language, guys. So some of you will be like, yo, but I don't know anything about languages, and why are we talking about that? I thought we were going to be talking about chicken. I bet. Yeah. But as you guys know, I went ahead and I changed my mind. I decided not to get chicken. I decided to get a Baconator. And now that I got the Baconator, we got some storytelling to do. We got some energy ready to go, guys. Look, the very first thing in order for you to make money, the very first thing that you want to do, guys, is get very comfortable with the speed of my tonality. Like sometimes I accelerate my speed and tonality so fast that barely anybody could keep up. Now, if you really want to make money, very good money, guys, what you need to do is go ahead and like slow down my tonality. You could literally use YouTube for that, where you could watch everything at a lot slower pace. So this way it can make sense for you. Okay, guys? So if you want to make money, go ahead, take any of my videos where I'm super fast and slow it down on YouTube. You have controls on YouTube, you could totally do that. So if you're struggling from overseas and can't understand anything that I'm saying, go ahead and do that, guys, okay? That's my first recommendation, my first advice. Now, guys, here's what I want you to do. I want you to remove the notion or some sort of concept that just because you may not like me, you shouldn't be watching me. I want you to remove that immediately. If you want to succeed, if you want to be rich, if you want to make money, then listen to me, guys. Listen to me. Now, I want you to remove the notion of not listening to me just because you made that construct in your mind, just because I'm feeling like I'm being a mean person. Guys, look, it's not that I'm being a mean person. It's just I want you to succeed. Okay, guys? The only way you're going to succeed is if you hyper-focus on some of those workshops that I'm producing. Now, keep something in mind, guys. Those workshops are gold. They're gold if and only if you watch them through, understand them, and process them. Guys, there's no way on earth, that you're gonna succeed. Unless you focus, guys. Okay? No way on earth you're gonna succeed unless you focus. Now, look, you may not like that, but that's exactly what you gotta do, guys. You gotta focus. You gotta watch those workshops, slow them down, and then I promise you, you will have gazillion times greater chances of success. I promise you, guys. Gazillion times. Not like one time, but 2 times, gazillion times more. Now, guys, look. You may not like my voice. You may not like my tonality. Guys, this is what's preventing you from success. Because you hear somebody's voice, you're gonna be like, oh man, this guy's too mean. I came here to listen about chicken, but now I feel like I'm being lectured. And then boom, you get cooked. You get cooked, not recognizing that all you had to do was just watch a few workshops, and out of a sudden, boom, smooth sailing. like really kind of too nonchalant voice. That works like a clock. But the truth is, when you do that, you're being fake. So guys, when you're doing that on purpose, like when you're being a nonchalant and like trying to be like all nice, then guess what, guys? If you don't feel that way, you don't want to do that. Okay? Because that will come out as fake. Instead, do this. Vary your posture and your tonality based on okay. Based on the clarity, okay guys? Because remember, the clarity is going to be understood from people who are watching your workshop from the beginning. So you're not really trying, like when you like trying to be nice or just like modifying your voice to be nice, you are adjusting yourself. You're basically like defending yourself in hopes of getting people to stick around and watch your workshop. So instead, don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Never defend yourself, okay guys? Never defend yourself. If you defend yourself, people see that as a desperation of you trying to explain things, and as a result, you get cooked. You get cooked, and basically you end up constantly over explaining yourself when you don't really have to, guys. You don't have to. You just go. Instead, you literally describe your workshop from the beginning, from start to finish, in a clear manner. Woohoo! In a clear manner. Now, guys, look. Here's what you could do. Here's how you can trick people. Here's the key. If you're struggling with like introducing nice tonality, like for example, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch my tonality, and I'm gonna become very mean, guys. I'm gonna become very, very mean. Now try to force yourself. Try to force yourself to still stick around while I'm being very mean. Right? It's hard. It's hard to do that. Why? Because subconsciously you were, from your childhood, you were, if somebody's yelling at you, you immediately want to run away. So guys, you gotta watch some of the videos like from Machiavelli and a bunch of those dudes from philosophy class that I'm sure many of you took. Philosophy or psychology, one of those classes. And watch a couple of those dudes. Literally, guys, the most craziest thing that you could do is to try defending yourself in front of anybody, trying to over explain things. It doesn't work, guys. Literally, it doesn't work. Instead, basically go with clarity, explain everything, whatever you're trying to do in your own tonality, and then later on you could modify that with the AI tool. You could make it all like spicy, whatever, give it to your VA and do that. So this way it's going to come out normally. This is the best way to do it. If you do it any other way, then basically it's going to come out fake. But so I'm gonna try to describe that to you. So look, let's say you're the type of person who maybe you don't have a bubbly personality. Maybe when you talk, you feel like fake when you are being nice, when you really want to be stern and you want to be like, you just want to express everything, you want to be mean, you want to be monotonic, right? I get it, guys. But it's okay to be like that, providing that you change that. Providing that you change that with your VA or AI tool, okay guys? So I see so many people falling into the trap, not recognizing that and getting cooked. So guys, look, it's okay to be you. Be you, but then let AI modify you, okay? So, and later, it will just like level everything out. Because here's what people expect. People expect out of you bubbly personality, very good like posture, and concreteness to the topic. But you don't really want to talk about just one topic. You want to be talking about many topics. Because if you just talk about chicken, you ain't gonna make any sales, guys. Some of you be like, yeah, but I joined because of chicken, and you ain't talking about chicken. Well, guys, look, the truth is, guys, you gotta have some sort of anchor. You gotta have some sort of anchor. If you don't have an anchor, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to make that income, guys, to make that money. It's gonna be tough. But look, here's all you gotta do, guys. Number one, be yourself. Number two, use AI to modify the heck out of yourself. if, if you can't be yourself, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So this way, you make a lot of money, guys. You see, a lot of people, their brains are stuck. Their psyche hasn't changed. So even though they grew up into fully blown adults, their psyche hasn't changed. So in simple words, like when you're a child and somebody would like come up to you and let's say you did something bad, and like what do you remember yourself doing? Constantly defending yourself. Why? Because that's how you escape from trouble. If you're a child and somebody like, hey, you did something bad, what do? You explain, you try to explain yourself, so this way you get out of trouble, right? So what happened when you became adult? When you became adult, your psyche hasn't changed. So you still have that kind of need to explain to your boss, to your coworker, or anybody else you was talking about. And boy, oh boy, was this homeboy so right. So never, ever, ever try to defend yourself, guys. Be truthful who you are. If you feel like you can't really maintain the tonality or like introduce all of those twists that I'm introducing, it's okay. It takes a little bit of time to learn. It takes jumping into thread stack. You're gonna learn from our moms over 40 who could show you how to do that. But honestly, as it goes for me, you guys, I just like to be myself. That's basically what I love to do. If you want to learn how to be yourself, DM the word path on my Insta, and I promise you guys, you're gonna get the tea. But as it goes for me, I gotta finish those French fries and that baconator. I'll see you next time, and take care.